Hey guys, so today I am going to do a reptile room tour video and I'm so excited. These are my favorite videos. I could just sit and watch reptile room tours like all day long. But I moved here last April and a lot of things have changed, so I'm excited to show you everything. There's still a couple things that I'd like to work on, but I feel like if I keep putting it off and finding something I want to work on, I'm never going to make this video. So I'm just going to show you everything as it is right now, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. So this is actually my living room. I don't have all of my animals in the reptile room. They won't fit, so all the turtles are out here. But this is Gaia's enclosure. Sorry, the floors are extremely squeaky, but there's Gaia. God, that's like so squeaky. And then over here is the huge turtle tank. And it looks like Lulu just woke up and she's climbing up. And this is actually, I think it's bigger than a 75 gallon. That's what I was told it is, but it definitely seems way bigger. I think Oberon is over here. There he is. And Bubba always steals the show. So these are the turtles, and now we can move to the actual reptile room. Butterflies and like little turtles, just things that I like to collect in the windows. Someone actually made this for me and I love it. It has my animals in it. And then I have my reptiles from Reptile Smiles. She creates these and they're gorgeous. They're like addicting and I want so many more. And then I have this really cute little turtle print too. I just have stuff everywhere. This is me when I was a kid, and that's my very first turtle, so that's what started everything. There's some pictures of my animals and just little vintage reptile art. So starting when you first walk in, there's this enclosure right here, and this is actually Booger, my Leachianus gecko. So we'll go ahead and take her out and say hello to her. This enclosure is like a really weird size, and it's like, I don't even know what the dimensions are. They're super weird. But here's Booger, and she's gorgeous. She's growing a lot. She's pretty chunky. She just started vocalizing lately, and it's like the creepiest thing, but it's also adorable. So I can't wait for her to just continue to grow and be amazing, and she looks so cute next to this little sticker. And that's Booger. And right next to Booger is this enclosure right here. And this is actually the newest member of the family, and this is a leopard gecko. So there's poop all over. I get to clean that, yay. But there's a humid hide over there. I have all of this like foliage and stuff going on, and her hot hide is over here. So I'll try and take her out so you guys can see her. This is Papaya, my newest leopard gecko. Well, it's okay. And she is a, I believe, Hypo Tangerine Eclipse. So let's see if we can get a shot of her eye. There it is. She is just so cute. She has white feet. It looks like she has socks on, and I love her so much. She is adorable. And moving on over from Papaya to over here is Chancho. This is my blue tongue skink enclosure. I'm actually not sure what size it is, but it's a very short enclosure. I'm not even sure where he is right now. I think we'll have to lure him out with a hornworm because those are his absolute favorite. So this is Chancho, my feisty Indonesian blue tongue skink. Looks like he's actually shedding right now, which might be part of the reason why he's so feisty. He is still adorable. He is the best eater, and I love him so much. But yeah, this is Chancho. Still got to work with him because, again, he's very feisty. He just hates being touched and handled, so it's just going to take some time and some patience, but we'll do it because I love him. Gonna do another tongue flick? There you go. So this is Dude, my bearded dragon, and as you can see, he's eating some blueberries right now. He loves his fruits so much. So this is his enclosure. It's a 40-gallon. I believe he's 6 years old right now, so he's an old guy. And I will actually be doing a bearded dragon care video. I already filmed it, so I'm going to be uploading that this week, so stay tuned for that. And there's my little sweetie pie, Dude. So moving on over from Dude is these enclosures right here. These are actually my breeding enclosures. So I have Sunny, my gargoyle gecko, in here, and I'll go ahead and show you her. This is Sunny's breeding enclosure, and this is Sunny. She is gorgeous. I am hoping that I will get babies from her one day. She is just beautiful, and I'm obsessed with her. And this is Oakley, my female crested gecko, the breeder that I actually have right now. So she's actually laid 2 clutches. She should be laying another one soon, so I'm really excited for that. And her first clutch should be hatching any day now, so I'm really excited. This is her breeder enclosure that she's in right now. And I've been breeding her to Echo, so I will show you him later. And here's Oakley. So moving on over from these bins to over here. This is actually Pumbaa, my Pac-Man frog. So we'll go ahead and take a look at him. And there he is. He is always just burrowed. Doesn't really do much. Yeah, you're a little dirt monster. So yeah, that's Pumbaa. He's very, very gorgeous. He's really bright green. Just a regular Pac-Man frog, very fat, very adorable. And I use this little plant just to put on top of him so he feels secure, and I feed him every few days because he is just super, super fat, but they're supposed to be, so that's just what I do for him. And underneath of Pumbaa is this little enclosure here with my baby green tree python, and she actually pooped, so I'm going to take her out for you guys and clean up her enclosure. So this is Metamora, my green tree python, and a lot of people have been commenting, they're like, that is not green, obviously. For those that aren't aware, green tree python babies are always red or yellow, and then they turn green over time. And as you can see, she's already changing a bit, and she has yellow on the tip of her head, so she's going to be changing, and I can't wait to see how she changes in color. It's so beautiful. I love the red, but I'm really excited to see green over time. So this is her. From those animals is this enclosure. This is the work in progress, and it is for Janemba, my male giant pixie frog who is still growing, super big. And this frog probably scares me the most out of all the animals just because he lunges at me and wants food all the time. And yes, his water bowl is super disgusting and he needs an upgrade. So this is the work in progress right now. I just have fake plants in there and it just looks really stupid and I hate it. I actually ordered a ton of stuff from Josh's Frogs, so I got some springtails. We're gonna make this a bioactive enclosure with live plants, and he needs a much larger water bowl because he's growing so much. So yeah. Then you move on over from Janemba, and it goes straight to Banbaa's enclosure, and there's Banbaa right there. And here's his enclosure, and we'll get a close-up shot of him and see if he wants to eat today. Oh god, there's like a bee. Oh, it's a wasp. That's great. Oh, there you go. You're cheating. You don't even stick your tongue out like a... Oh my god, that just squirted all over me. Thank you so much, Banbaa. At least you're happy. And here's Banbaa. I know how much you guys love him, so I figured you'd want to see a little bit more of him. His colors always change when he comes out. He just looks so gorgeous. And his different sides are different colors, which is always interesting. But he's trying to escape and go onto this tree. So he's trying to ditch me. So then moving over from Banbaa's enclosure, we're going to go over here and look at all of these. First of all, let's just take a moment to appreciate this labradorite that my friend gave me. Like, that is amazing. But anyway, we are going to start off with this enclosure right here, which is my plasma corn snake, Bloom. And I'll take him out for you guys. So this is Bloom. He used to have mites, but he's better now. And looks like he's having a little bit of a rough shed on that tail, so we're gonna have to do something about that. But other than that, he's doing amazing, and he's still tiny. I wish he would grow. They just take so long, but I can't wait to see how his colors will change as he grows and becomes an adult. And then next to Bloom, we have two enclosures over here. The one back here is actually Mango, my African fat-tailed gecko. She's usually over there. This thing is so heavy. Hello, Mango. Everyone wants to see you. So she is just the cutest little thing. Just look at this little face. So adorable. Super chunky tail. Just, I love her so much. You can't not love that face. It's just the cutest thing ever. Such a sweetheart. And then in front over here we have Kiwi's enclosure. He is my leopard gecko, so I will take him out. Kiwi, my leopard gecko, my very first one. My last video that I did, everyone was like freaking out at me and saying that Kiwi is so unhealthy and so skinny, and he had a skinny tail, and he was a hatchling. So that is why he was so skinny. He's definitely putting on weight, his tail's getting thick, and he's just a young little leopard gecko, so that's exactly why he was so skinny and tiny. So here he is, he's doing great, and he is just adorable. I love him. I never thought I'd be so into leopard geckos, but my goodness, I love them so much. And then moving down to here is my new enclosure that I just got, and this is my Brazilian rainbow boa enclosure, and it is for Bowie. So this is a 4x2x2. In a recent video I explained how I was scammed out of an enclosure, so I got my money back from my bank and I took my business elsewhere. So this is what I got. So here's Bowie all the way on the hot side, which is unusual, but she just had a huge poop, so I'm going to take her out and clean that because that is disgusting, but there she is. So here's Bowie. She just had, I'm not even joking, the biggest poop of her entire life. So she probably feels amazing right now. And here she is. And there she goes back into her enclosure. So from up here, I'm just going to move this way and go through all of these geckos really quick, and then we will end over here. So this is Chip, a crested gecko, the only one that is a frog butt. I bought Chip like this. He was only 25 bucks. And this is his enclosure. And this is Citrus. This is from Tiki's Geckos. It's a gargoyle gecko. I'm really hoping to raise this one up and breed because he is just absolutely stunning. I mean, look at those colors. It's just amazing. So yeah, this is Citrus. And this is Citrus's enclosure. And this is Delta's enclosure. Let's just see if I can. There's Delta. And this is Delta, another gargoyle gecko. This one used to be white as a baby and then just completely changed over time and is extremely red now. So I'm breeding Delta right now, and hopefully I'll get some babies that are pretty red like her too. And this is Echo's enclosure, and Echo is right there. And he is the one that is breeding with Oakley, so hopefully the babies will be hatching very soon. He has amazing crusts, and he's just so perfect. I can't wait to see what his babies look like. And this is Hannibal, another gargoyle gecko, a lot of orange. This one was also from Tiki's Geckos. He does not want to show his face. I want to see your face. And this is Hannibal's enclosure. So he lives in a little jungle. This is Cookie's enclosure. I can't really take Cookie out because Cookie is insane. But Cookie is a Dalmatian crested gecko. Let's see if we can get in there. And there is Cookie. Does not like to be handled or touched and spooks so easily. Like, this gecko has run away from me so many times and I freak out and have heart attacks because I think I'm gonna lose him. But I don't know how he still has a tail because he's like the most nervous gecko of all time, but he still has his tail, surprisingly. So that's all the geckos, and then we're gonna move right down to here. Ponyo is my tiger salamander. He's all dirty, so I'm gonna try and clean him. He absolutely hates being sprayed, and you would not think that for a salamander, but he really does. So he loves to eat. A lot of people worry that you aren't gonna ever see your tiger salamander. Trust me, they beg for food more than anyone. So go ahead and feed him. Oh, you're eating the leaf. Here, try again. There you go. So Oh yeah, that's Ponyo. He is adorable. And then moving down is last but not least this huge Exoterra, and it belongs to Vendetta, my boa constrictor. So he's still a baby right now. And this basically I just use, people are like, oh my god, you have a venomous snake in there, you have to lock it. It's literally just because these doors are so huge and awkward they could just pop open on their own. So it just secures it. So here is Vendetta. He is gorgeous. He's settling into his new home because since I upgraded Bowie yesterday, Vendetta has this huge enclosure, and I have random pieces of tape because every time I try to like hang up plants, they just fall down. So that's that situation, and here is Vendetta. So those are all of my animals. I hope you enjoyed the tour. I'm honestly really scared how long this video is gonna be, but I'm glad you guys got to see everyone. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I'm gonna be making care videos on every single one of these animals I already started, so stay tuned for that and have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching.